Hi, I'm Marysol. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be planning for the week of September 8th through the 14th. I have a few things here that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the Planything reading through the seasons because I've been reading a lot. So I think I want to do a bookish autumn spread. I am pairing those up with some Ron boxes from her neutral palette, and because the I use a big, I'm sorry, I was just interrupted by my daughter, so we're gonna go back again. These illustrations are a little small, so I think I'm gonna pair this up with a little bit of this scrapbook paper that I have here. It kind of matches this theme with the washi tape. I think it'll go well. We'll see. So we're going to see how far I get. I am going to place you on fast forward, and I say fast forward. We're going to do a speedy up plan with me and I'll talk through it. I have been filming a lot today and I'm a little exhausted, but we're going to start this. Okay, now that we have this on a little bit of a speedy up, I'm just tearing up this paper and adding a little bit of these pieces around my spread. This is a Cocoa Daisy, I want to say fall last year, either October or November paper, and I decided I wanted to add it to this theme just because the colors matched with the Planything theme. I am using my Tombow Mono adhesive to glue this to my pages. That's usually what I use. I do have other glues that I sometimes use in my planner, but it usually warp my pages and I don't like when my pages get warped. So that's why I tend to always use this. And that's my glue eraser. If you've been in my channel or seen my videos before, that is like my ride or die uh, eraser. I use it a lot on my pages, especially because when I notice that removing stickers and placing them usually leaves some sticky behind, and I just love using that eraser to get all the gooey stuff off. So now that I have all my scrap paper glued onto my pages, I'm going to start decorating, and I'm going to start with this bookcase. I don't know, for some reason I thought there was two bookcases like from different pages, and it actually was the same bookcase on the same page, and I put it all on that side, not thinking I wanted to add some on the other side. So that's on me. I found it also very difficult to lift my stickers off of these pages, which is why I'm using my handy dandy tweezers to kind of help me out. Now, I did, again, I'm speeding this up because I really didn't want to talk. This video honestly didn't take as long as other videos have had in the past, but it's also because it was very simple. So in the end, you're going to see that after I see it, I look, it's so simple. It like it needed something. I decide to grab my zebra mile liners and do some watercoloring on the paper, and I kind of forgot a couple of things. Like one, that I had already decorated the other side of one of the pages, so that the ink seeped through, and yeah, now I have a mess. I'm hoping it's not that noticeable, but I can see it, so it's really bothering me, but I can't take it back. For the other page, like for next week, it won't be a problem because I have another planner, a big planner that I can just grab some pages from and use and either align the dates or just grab some pages, white out the dates and redate it. So I'm okay with that. So I'm just grabbing boxes from Ronron's neutral palette because I thought, well, not that I thought, I found this palette to be the closest that mimicked the colors to Planning Things book. And I am an affiliate for Ron Ron, so if you want to shop this or other books from Ron Ron, please consider using my affiliate link and discount code, which is Marysol, in all small cases, so you can save some money at checkout. So now I'm just adding the washi, and I struggled with this washi for some reason. It just didn't look like I had put it on straight, so I kept removing it and putting it down, removing it and putting it down. Honestly, I look at my pages right now and to me it still looks crooked. It probably isn't crooked at all. It's a me problem and I don't know how to fix that. So now I'm just looking for stickers that I can put on top of my pages and, well, I say my pages, on top of my boxes. I don't really need a whole lot of room this week other than my husband working out of town. And let me see, I have an appointment. I have two appointments on Wednesday. Let's see what else. I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, no. I think my daughter has her first meet today, which is, if she does, I might have to go to her meet, or is it the next week? I'm not sure. Maybe it's the next week. But if it is, we're excited to go see her run and see how she does. So I'm, again, here I am just adding a few lines to my pages. I like adding lines to my pages. It makes it come together one, and I like listing out things that I have to do during the week. Sometimes things that I didn't do last week or things that that come up during the weekend that I need to do during the week. So I like having those. Sometimes it's just new things that I didn't think about and I need to write them down. So it's always good to have lines for those lists. So now I'm just adding some more decor. I was really looking to add kind of like a very cozy vibe. So I wanted this like very large chair lounge with books and the blanket with the window and all the bookshelves and the books everywhere. I thought that was really cozy for the weekend. And so I'm adding it there. I'm going to add some more of this washi tape on the bottom here just to balance it out, not really for it to look symmetrical. Sometimes I can't avoid it looking symmetrical, but I really try my best to balance out my pages without the symmetry, because then to me it just looks boring. There's just nothing to a spread. So I really wanted to add this open book with kind of the leaves flowing, but I didn't know where to go. So I ponder on it. I put it on, I think, on my hand at that point, and then move on to adding something different. I add this chair there, but if I actually change it, and you'll see at the end. There's a lot of flip through going on here because when you're looking for colors in the Rom Rom books, they're very similar colors, but not the same colors and the same boxes. And I was really looking for like square boxes and I couldn't find the colors that I actually wanted. So I end up adding some of those really dark brown squares onto my spread. And I mean, it's fine because in the end, with all the colors that there is on the illustration, it really brings it together. So it's okay to use. I'm gonna add this other box on Sunday. I don't think we have anything on Sunday yet, but my husband has duty this weekend. So my husband is out for work the whole week. And then when he comes home, he has duty that weekend. So I added those boxes at least for something. If the girls and I are going to do something, we might hit the farmers market and kind of cozy it up, like watch a movie or series. They've been wanting to watch Wednesday, which I've already watched, and I will sit and rewatch it with them. I usually watch it before because my kids tend to like to give me the spoilers when I'm watching a series, and I'm like, no. So I will watch it first. I know I don't tell them that, but I will watch it first. Actually, I think I did tell them. I will watch it first before they watch it, just so that I know what's going on and they don't have the opportunity to spoil it for me. I know that sounds ridiculous, but they will. Oh, I'm laughing so hard. They also watch my videos. So if you're watching this, you already know. I'm going to add this double box for Friday or Saturday. This will probably be more a Saturday box than a Friday box, but I put it there. I didn't want it to be like right across from Sunday. I should have probably put it a little bit higher. I don't know what I was thinking, but I left it right there. And then I add that illustration in it. I have some lines there. I will not be able to use that first line, and that's fine. It'll just be what it is. So as you can see, I moved the chair because it just didn't go with the theme. And I'm adding this basket that had the books with the cozy stuff in it. And I really felt like that brought it together. So this is when I decided it's kind of a little too plain for me. So I want to add this watercolor to it. And I've done this before. I just add the colors on to this saran wrap, and then I add a little bit of water to it. I add a whole lot of water and it drips everywhere. And yeah, this is when I realized it was a mistake because it seeped right through my pages and I was not happy. But at this point, there's nothing we can do because we just have to commit and go with it. And I do this throughout my whole pages. I'm just cutting out small pieces to add a little bit of water. I didn't even clean my brushes because I felt like the or residue color to what was already there would be fine. It'll all kind of mesh together. And after it dries up, because my pages did warp a little bit after drying up, but so nothing that I haven't done before. I just put it on the other side. I was a lot careful when I did it on this side versus when I did it on the other side, but just repeating the what I have already done. Just add the marker to the saran wrap paper and then add a little bit of water to dilute it and make it that watery splash. And it really, when it dries up, it really looks nice. It just, I wish I would have thought of not messing up the other side, but it is what it is. So let's check how it looks on the discs. All right, so this is how my pages looks on the disc. I think it turned out really cute, really pretty. Just that small mishap, and I'll show you. As you can see, those colors just seeped into the pages. I usually always do them on a separate uh, spread, and then I glue them onto the pages in my spread, but that didn't happen this time. So I will have, however, be doing that next week because it seeped a little bit in these pages as well. But other than that, I think this spread turned out really cute and I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment your favorite part of this spread. And yeah, I will see you on the next one. Bye.